Hello and welcome back. I'm B-Ball Joe, and this is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Season 3, episode somewhere with 20s, 28? Let's call it 28, maybe 27. But we're back at our harbor area. I tested this out. I will tell you how this works. I still really like the aggregate loading area over here. I have another I have so many plants. So many plants are happening. Something special in this area that I haven't tried before. And yeah, we just have to prep for Strukarov. It's out there. Strukarov. Right there it is. Snotov is, well, it's where snotty people live, and that's fine. But yeah, this we gotta get this to work. This will be so much fun. I do hope, as part of this episode, which I'm not gonna guarantee, but I hope we can actually set up the whole touristy area and the city over here, which I believe, well, citizens will try to move in there. We lost a bunch of them. How'd we lose you? Probably health. I don't know why, honestly. We should be fine, but we just have a large population of 21-year-olds living at home. Plus, there may be a death wave coming in. Let's see. Let's just check, so I'll make sure that I'm not completely out of mind. 75%? Oh, these are tourists. We don't care about tourists. We want everything to be in the 90s. 90-ish. This looks fine. This looks generally fine. 84 is a little low. What's your problem? No meat. No meat is a problem. No meat is an actual problem, but you have meat there right now, so I'm not sure what the problem there was. Maybe worth revisiting. But overall, 90. Yeah, these are happy. Those are happy people. These are happy people at our shipyard, which reminds me, I asked for some words to use for different areas. I want to close this. Thank you. Asked for some words, and I really asked for the capital over there, but someone, ENOPK, started with a wonderful name for this area, which we shall call henceforth Friendshipsk. And I'm assuming that's a play on friend, but if not, that's fine. I like the name, and this area is going to be friendship. This old new headquarter that I thought would be the headquarter, it's not ready yet because we still need heating installed. And we're just going to keep it the way it is. Maybe with the new loyalty update coming out eventually, I can add that to this as like the propaganda headquarter. Maybe put a radio station in here. A radio station would actually be pretty cool. Yes, let's build a radio station. I like that. I honestly barely ever play with radio stations, but they will become... What the? No, it's an accounting office. That's not what I want. Radio station. They will become... Oh, there's a bus station right here. Perfect. Perfect. That's what I need. But I don't have power or heat in this area. This is where I have... Oh, I have it right. Cool. On the mountain. How about back here? Any better chance of success? Nope. How about back here? I want it somewhere that makes enough sense, that has a bus station near it. I think I like this. I'm gonna put it there. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but we will not rename this city. It's simply, it's fine the way it is. Let's be honest. It's gonna be headquarter-ish. It's not gonna be the real headquarter, because the real, well, no, it's headquarters. Someone called me out. It's headquarters. It's not headquarter. Because, I mean, I'm assuming it's because there are multiple rooms in every headquarter. So, there you go. Yeah, no, I'm not a native speaker, so whatever you find that I'm not saying right, besides things that are just accent related, please let me have it. Actually, I like that, because I do want to learn it, and I don't want to say things wrong when there's a way to say them right. Radio station. Yes, right here. Perfect. Come in. I've never used this. However, if you didn't know, if you want to use a radio station, you need to supply electronics to your citizens. Without that, they just have no way of listening to you. So that is something we're not currently doing at all. That will be something I have to figure out in the very near future on how to do that. So, yeah. Just another thing that has to happen at some point eventually, and I'm looking forward to that immensely. Okay, yeah, radio station can go right there. Perfect. But yeah, we're not going to change the name of this city, and also the names that came through were very B-Ball Joe-centric. Not a fan. No, I'm not naming something after myself. That's not what this channel is about at all. New vehicle type. I don't think I've seen you before. Anywho, that is all working. We actually have some fuel here now. Doesn't look like it. How are you running? Am I... Oh, I actually have a train that goes here. I completely forgot about that. That means we are producing our own everything now. No fuel yet. Interesting. How is... Oh, because it's pumping back fuel in here. Let's turn this one off for now. Can I? Yes, I can turn you off. The problem was fuel was going in here, but then through the station it will be pumped out again to this guy. One of these two. And that's not really helping, so I need fuel to be in this tank, otherwise it's just silly. But I forgot about this one actually being running, or running at this point. How are we doing here? I don't have a train there. No, I don't want to spend time on this yet. It's the heating plant, everything over here has to get done first. Let's get our construction crew out here, number 3. That's partially assigned already anyways. That looks good. This one needs to be assigned. That looks good now. Apparently I didn't upgrade the rail here, so let's upgrade the... No. Yes. Electric rail. Thank you. I don't think I ever replaced the signals there, so that should be fine. This is all working as intended. I do really, really like this area, but let's stop looking at things and actually do something productive. I don't remember if I told you this last time or not, so please forgive me if I'm telling you this again. I found a way to park ships that are not blocking the dry dock, because once you if there's a ship in the unloading spot of the dry dock can no longer release the next ship. That's bad. That's annoying, because it means we cannot produce things, and we actually need ships here very soon. What we're going to do is simply assign it to go somewhere and then stop it. And now it's not blocking the shipyard anymore, or the dry dock. Perfect. Okay, so this area. What is my plan? 1, I know now that this guy does not have any internal storage. That's fine. It's really big for not having any storage, but oh well, life will go on. 2, we have to find a way to get around this somehow. I'm actually considering putting a tunnel here. That could be an option to get out of this area. 3, we will need some way of getting containers built somewhere on the map, and I want to use this area out here to put the containers in, but with a shunter. So I think I could maybe make the containers happen here and then have a shunter run down to the harbor. And this shunter would just be for containers in and out. There will be a loading and unloading facility. Well, honestly, just a loading. I'm not planning on producing any containers anywhere else, but then the containers will only get down here with a shunter, which is what I want. Make this area nice and busy. Maybe one of the updates is also that the signals were upgraded a little bit, that they work better with not just one-way signals. So we may try it so that we just throw a bunch of redundant trains on there to make this a really busy, not biggie, what am I saying? Busy harbor area, and that will be exciting. So before we can do most of those things, we do need to add storage here, which we can. There's enough space over here that we can flatten out. You cannot use forklifts, if you're wondering, because forklifts cannot carry the containers yet. In real life, yes, if you argue that in real life, containers can be moved by forklifts, but not in this game. Great, let's start out with this. I don't even know what train track this is. Well, no, I do. I look at it and it looks like it's just a concrete, which is exactly what I want. For the way I want to play, I would like this all to be one way besides for the shunters, and then on the outside track I would like to go the opposite way, and I would like to keep the same true over here. Where is it? Yeah, right there. Would like to have the same true over here. Is that really gonna fight me there? Are you really? Are you serious? No, don't do that. Don't do that right now. There we go. Do this. Yeah. I would like to make this pretty. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be pretty enough. Okay, that's how far you can go, and then yeah, connect to this street somehow. That's good enough. Then also, I would like I'm not gonna put a bypass track for this one-way direction over here, snow. That's not what I wanted. We are going to advance real quick so you don't have to worry about the whiteness everywhere. Please hold. Okay, there we are. We are February of the next year. I'm not going to do another snow episode. That was just... we did that when we did the Harbor City, and honestly, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. If you watched it, I highly appreciated that, but let's not do that again, shall we? Oh, look at this. It's actually a nice turn. I love it. And we're going to use... This is an aggregate station. Why not? Let's run all of them out here. And this can be the track that leaves. Oh, I like this. Not the leaving track. That's not the technical term, but how... It looks okay. I'm going to say it looks okay. And since this is the exit from this area, we can start putting in switches. More like a large switch area. I normally always recommend using compact switches so you don't have the junction being too far apart, but in this case I don't think it really matters because actually we can do just a bunch of double switches. I like that. Because that would mean trains can get from anywhere to anywhere without being blocked from anyone else, and that is just beneficial. So now, doesn't matter where a train is parked here to unload something, there's always a way for them to come out, because this, by the mountain, at some point will just be a single track. We're not going to make this about terraforming, but I would like to stay on the outside of the mountain. I know I just said a couple seconds ago I want to make it a tunnel, but I don't like a tunnel that much. It doesn't look as pretty. And when we do the next rail tour, if you appreciated it, I appreciate that you appreciated it and watched it, but the next time we do a rail tour, we want to run outside of that mountain over there with a nice little ocean view. That will be cool. So this track needs to go around this tiny mountain that we have over here. I didn't mean to make that much terraforming happening, but here we are. And then this is our main line track that will eventually connect to the track that we have over here. I'm sorry I'm moving a lot there, but we don't want to make this too complicated, so let's just follow this valley. This is the right side track because we are right-handed traffic. I don't have excavators, honestly that's fine, but we may have to climb up this mountain here pretty soon. Let's see. Can you... You can, but you can't. Okay. That's not quite what I wanted, but hey, needs must. I do have a construction office placed right here for those occurrences, because I tried this before and it didn't work. So let's build a quick road. Small pieces of road will let you build on steep hills. Small piece of road here, and just assign our happy friends from construction crew 3 out here, and then it should be done pretty quickly. And actually, there's no reason not to have the helicopter construction office be assigned to that as well, because they need to do something for their money too. Now, this... Let's see. This looks like maybe a tunnel option, or we go all the way around this hill, which I don't mind. I don't mind at all, actually. Let's see how far we can go without disturbing the environment too much. Apparently, this far is as far as we can go. Oh, I like this. I like this route already. This feels like a little tunnel. Yes, yes. I'm totally happy with a little peekaboo tunnel. Yes. Call me Colonel Failure for that one, but tiny tunnels, when they're actually appropriate, I can totally dig. Get it? Get it? Get it? There we go. This is where I want to be. Yes, that's the perfect size for a tunnel in this area. I love it. Get you in there. And then you... There's no reason to split you out, so we just connect you right there in a Y-junction, and that is all perfect. You can go this way. Now, you may ask yourself, how are you going to turn trains around? I won't. I just expect trains to enter through this junction out here that we built a long time ago. And then they come from both sides of the Republic, and they go for here. The shunter, however, can turn around on signals. Yes, you can just assign signals as a waypoint, and then from there they will just turn around and do everything you want them to do, which is great. We've done that once in Season 1. I don't use it a lot, but I think this is very much a place where that is appropriate. Now, the shunter line, I would say, has to come out here somewhere to enter the traffic, enter this traffic area, and that is fine, especially if we put the container factories out there. The containers could actually get their goods and resources from the main line out here. I don't think that would be a bad... No, that's actually probably fine. There is so much space here, we can probably even put a proper junction in. This road is going to get replaced by a highway system at some point. It's not super important right now, but at some point I just want that. But planning all of that means, or thinking about all that, should I... So I don't want to go through the mountain. I would like to go on the side here a little bit, and then just come up here, and this will be the space where we will put the container facilities. Now, yeah, I think I want a bridge here. Just don't know. I don't see a good elevation unless I go up on this hill and hop across the hill on the outside, which that may actually be a really, really nice visual. Let's try that. Instead of going out here, let's make another bridge. This bridge is not necessarily required, but this area over here, I will have a lot of cargo parking set up, and maybe I'll even have a rail. Actually, I will have a rail line going through here. That's for the shunters, so they can turn around without going through the harbor area. Yes, I like that. Now, I'm not going to count all of this. I just want to run a simple bridge. This one, maybe? I do try to mix my bridges up a little bit. I'm going to say... Yeah, there's a slight slope. So I could have done that a little better, potentially. Let's try that one more time. So, what's this one? I think I started on this orange. Go to this yellow. That should make it straighter. I would like to have the pillars more in the middle. Or have the track run in the middle of the pillars. That is fine. And then just run you. Relatively, like, wide swing. Oh, I can't because there's a mountain here. I like it. Yes. Yes, we're gonna do this. Oh, I love how this looks. This is what you came to see. This is what I came to play. This is great. I love it. Yes, you just snake up there. You go, hopefully. And this would be really nice if the trains would actually slow down in areas like this where there's more terrain that they have to maneuver around. I didn't want to terraform too much. I still don't. I would like to just traverse this mountain as good as I can. Oh, yes, yes. I don't think I can do any better than that. I do hope that, no, I'm gonna have to... I'm always torn in between doing a lot of terraforming or no terraforming, because if you don't do any terraforming like I just did, you essentially... Why did it not delete the thing? You essentially get the train to look exactly like the terrain. Sometimes that's good, sometimes it makes a totally wonky track that's not really desirable to drive on. So let's just do a little bit of terraforming, even if it's mostly green already, just so our track doesn't look super wonky, and the next time we do a ride along, a rail tour, you know what I mean, it's actually passable for a serious business. I would like to terraform a little more than what is this doing here. Just a little more. Go out this way and then down there. It just doesn't want to terraform. This is just going to look bad, probably. Let's see, can we... Too steep of an incline from that side. It is not perfect, but it is better than I expected. So there's that. Now on this side, we're not gonna fight this. We are on a mountain. I'm not gonna make this perfectly even everywhere. So one side of the track is going to be a little higher than the other side. Let's see how far our excavators can get us, because Oh, come on. Come on. You know exactly what I wanted you to do. We can try to stay within... Okay. Try to stay within the same elevation wherever possible. That would be good. Oh yeah, this is not gonna... Look at this wonky turn already. This is already not going exactly like I wanted it to. I think I will have to assign another construction office like on the top of this hill. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let's assign that. Construction office, construction somewhere. The problem is having these this far out here, you still have to bring fuel to them. I think that's a much better spot than this. You still have to bring fuel out to them, so there's a small challenge you always have to deal with. We have excavators on this side of the mountain already from our construction office on this side. This road is temporary. It's really just... Ooh, look at this mountain. I don't think that's going to work. I think this is the only road that we can actually make here. Otherwise, we can't get up there. I was actually just going to explain why I don't follow the terrain lines in that case, but I don't think that's going to be a real option. So have you come out here? We don't need this piece anymore. 5, no, 1, dirt road. Yes, this slows down everything, but I'm just going to assign the helicopter construction office here, which hopefully speeds that up. And then, honestly, yeah, make this just a sidetrack that just exists. I've seen these before. I think they're really common in Texas. And where you have the highway system, but you still have the rural roads running right next to them. I mean, they have more space than anyone else, so there's a thing. But there you go. Construction office here, construction office over there is being produced. We want to go around this mountain, so that will happen. For right now, I'll leave this in a state that lets me remember later, okay, this is the main line going right. And this is the other line going left. This is not acceptable. No, I want to follow the road, but if this is a tunnel again, then this is going to be a tunnel. We don't want to take down the whole bridge, so don't let me do that. But this feels like a tunnel opportunity. Again, tunnels are cool. Can I... Oh wow, there's actually an opportunity for this. I love it. I wasn't sure that there was. Let's make sure that this node is not doing something funky. I wasn't sure that there was, but this looks great. Little bridge, little tunnel. Yep. Now the problem with bridges is, which in this case I don't think is a real problem, bridges keep only... It's like one node, so you cannot place any signals there wherever you want. But if you add a tunnel at the end, there's another signal here and then another signal here, and that... Honestly, this bridge is a good length for a good train in this area. A good length for a good train that's a goods train in this area, if you know what I mean. So that makes me relatively happy. And we can do the rest. I wish I could assign either of these rail connections already. Oh, this is done. This is done. Nice. I will get some vehicles over there ASAP. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I'm honestly, I am surprised so fast that was done. Excavators, where are you? Here. Only one. Do we have the American excavators yet? No. I want the next one. When is it coming out? In the 90s? It must be in the 90s. Not helpful. Not helpful at all. But excavators. All of these. I will send them to the construction office. And after I do that, I will plan out the storage area by the harbor. And then we still have to get the container area. And the container area will require another small city that we have to set up. So, please hold. Okay, I did make another construction for the power producers in that area. And I'm also thinking, yeah, this area is done now. Second stations without power supply? Really? Huh. I guess I screwed that up. Why are these buses driving so slow? Oh, because of line spacing. There's just so many buses on here that's just how it works. I want you to go the other way. Why to go the other way? Yeah, do this. That was a little annoying. This one was going out this way as well. That feels wonky. Anywho, no power supply there. That's something we have to fix soon. Where's the closest one that we're working with here? I don't even know. I guess it's over here. Well, we're adding another one. There's no reason. Come on. Come. I know there's a swamp there. I don't want a fancy road. Why is this more complicated than it needs to be? How about here? That feels like a good spot for it. Do that. Just major power line will be fine for me. Do we even have a slot here? One. Speaking of lucky, let's just add this to our crazy wires. Go that way, you go this way, and they connect. Assign that to construction. Right now, these construction crews have nothing to do, so I'm assuming this will all get done in no time. That's good. Helicopter. Helicopter... What are you? Hospital. That's what you are. I do want you... 22 passengers, 28. Let's go with the small one. Actually, I haven't used the small ones much, but for helicopters, they're only going to carry one sick person anyways. That should be fine. Let's also... Well, I'm going to get some vehicles in. I could build another depot over on this side, but nah. Nah, we're just going to do it this way. Do we have... How is the personal car? Personal car may work, but I'm not 100% sure of that. Where are... Ambulance. There you are. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be more than enough. Why? They almost look a little different. Just looking at them, that's a little strange, but okay. Have you come out here? Because I'm torn on this one. Once we get to the island, there's no way for me to do this. I can build another depot that's close enough to the border, but overall, I just cannot get... I want this one and this one. I cannot get cars that I've bought shipped out via ship. You just can't. They have to be new cars, otherwise they won't go on the ship. Unless something changed, so that's a little sad. And I'm not planning on building cars before we get to the island. I don't think that's... or like any vehicles for that matter. I don't think that's going to be reasonable or even happen, or there's not going to be a chance. Cool. So that's there. I am not shipping in cableway cars. No, that's going to take me way too long. 444 cargo. We don't care what cargo. Let's do the orange. Couple of you, couple of you, couple of you, couple of you, couple of you. Just make it look a little different. There's 23. I guess with 12 I would have had my max that I need, because all I need is 30 people here. I didn't know that I started this one yet. And apparently the cableway station does not need power to actually function, so there's that too. Anyways, let's have some workers from here go out there and there. And I think some tourists I can also send out here if they want to see the world. Like, just take a cable car tour. That doesn't feel like that much of a stretch there for something to do. So we have those here. This guy is currently... You have power. Where do you get power from? When I was hovering over this guy, it said there is no power, but apparently you do have power. You don't have food officially, but you will just pull it in because this is not an active connection. It's a passive connection. You have food, clothes, and meat. I am delivering via truck. There's the truck. You are full now because this one is full. This guy needs food set up. Yeah, I'm in between setting up the harbor over there, or, because the episode is getting long, finishing this guy up. And I think getting some people out here will be very helpful for several reasons. I don't think we need 800 people working there. This one is fine. The rest number of workers should be okay. How are we doing here? Yeah, this is all ready to go. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's set up the distribution lines for the city. Which you may argue you don't actually need the shopping center, the small shopping center that I have there anymore. And you may be right, but this is more along the lines of what I want. Like, they can still go out to the main shopping center where all the tourists go, but all the locals will probably want to go here because it's much cooler. I want you to load food and clothes. 100%, wait until loaded-ish. And then go here. And unload food and clothes. I don't want you to wait until unloaded because I will have 2 trucks driving here. But my normal advanced setup, just do that one, this one, and then food, 80%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then some clothing. There you are. 1, 2. And then assign your regular schedule to this guy. You can start going, and then you just have to reset the advanced setup. Otherwise, I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. That looks good. You're already driving. So that is all neat. Yeah, keep this area busy. I wouldn't mind that. Oh, you already picked someone up, but there's nobody here that can work. Why are you driving without having doctors here? That is wrong. That is just... Where are you going? Come back here. Pretty helicopter. I haven't seen this one before. You're going all the way out here. There is a hospital out here. Why would you go to this one? I don't want you to go to the food factory workers. Where are you going? Are you actually picking someone up? Why is there a student on board? Why is there a student sick? I have so many questions. This is a hospital. You're empty. There's no reason why the helicopter should go out there and not just stay in this area, but whatever. What else do I need? It is April, so temperature is fine. Once this guy gets its first clothing and food, I think I'm comfortable sending the first people out here, which should then be transported all over the place, really, I hope. Actually, if you're here... Did I do this wrong? No, your shopping center and there, that's good. Everyone that's here, I want to go there, especially when you're a tourist. Honestly, passengers can go here too. That's not the end of the world. But this is our entrance for via train when you want to bring tourists in here. So yeah, gotta make sure of that. That's why we have really big buses here. Capacity of 135 should be pretty good for most things. Let's see. No one lives here. That's good. What's your working range? You can get anywhere. You should be able to get anywhere. Temperature in building is too low. That should really not be a problem. It's almost 20 degrees outside. That should be fine. You're all good. We have this one. We have food. I'm just making sure that everything is right, and I'm waiting for these blue trucks to show up here. Where are you? Where are the trucks that I send out to this area? I guess we're gonna go find them. That may be the easiest way to go about this. Where are you? Covered hole. You are currently driving. Why? What? Your pathfinding is wrong. Your pathfinding is way wrong, and you're also... Well, you're going 55 kilometers per hour? I have an idea of what's wrong. Wait, what are you? What is happening? Yes, this is all great. I have no idea why it was going so slow there earlier. I wanna go closer. It feels really slow. Why are you driving so slow? You're only going 50. You shouldn't just go 50 here. I have an idea of what it is. But I don't know. I had to skip forward earlier. You saw that, and that was because I didn't want to show you snow. But when you do that, sometimes there's still snow on the roads until the next winter when the snowplows come out here to actually do something. So I may need to restart it, but honestly, I don't mind it that much, because this is our nice tourist town. Honestly, I love it. This is like a retirement. Yep, got a couple mountains there. This is pretty. Oh, yeah. There's a little wonky on the left, but it's not for street vehicles, so That's probably fine. And now we are on the main road to the gulags, if you want to call it that. Yes, roads are wonky, but honestly, that little piece there driving through the middle of whatever that was very, very, very rewarding. I liked it. You're set to 3,000 meters, so that is fine. We're building this. Number 4, also build that, please. Yeah, I think the first one is here now. That's good. Let's move some people. Where are most of our unemployed people? Adults, worker was unemployed yesterday. Handful there, bigger handful here. There's one with 40. That's a lot. Essentially nobody here. 6, 8, something. Okay, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Don't need all of these to move. Sorry about the windows. Don't need all of them to move, but I'm gonna empty a good chunk of them into here. There we go. Because you all need jobs, so there you go. Get yourself some jobs. Yep. And then I do have to go to some other cities because we will have a lot of 21-year-olds that I should move as well, because you can see these houses or residential buildings are already refilling. That's because we have over 1,200 21-year-olds living somewhere where they don't want to be. Let's grab this one, just a handful, and this one as another handful. Cool. Call that good. Let's get our 21-year-olds. Where are you? Mostly here. Now I wish... Well, I say I wish, but there will be a new mechanic happening pretty soon that will get these moved out much quicker. Or they will move themselves, which is what we want. Why? Oh, it's full. Okay, get out of there. 21-year-olds, move. Cool. 21-year-olds, move. Cool. Also full. Also full. Great. I honestly, I didn't do the math on the worker accommodations here, how many we actually needed. But I'm pretty sure the amount that we have now should handle all of the hotel business. And all of the shopping business, and probably more. This one, I don't want to go too crazy. 20 is probably fine. I don't see a theater anywhere here. They can get some culture in the tourist town, but I don't see a theater, so let's take care of that. There's a pool here, so that is good. Not education related, obviously, because that's silly. Cinema, yes. Have you right here, number 9, number 4, get this one done. Actually, get the helicopters on this too. That bus is going slow because it's part of the line here, and I could turn off the line spacing if I really wanted to, but honestly, I like it because that means it should be a pretty even setup. There's all the sellers. The warehouse is empty. That's weird because the warehouse is not empty. But that is fine. This one should be getting done. I don't want to stretch this out too much longer, honestly. Do we have workers on here? 3 passengers, yes. I am highly anticipating we have tourists here next time. No, I would like to get tourists. I'm highly anticipating that we will have excavators here next time. We probably have excavators here already. We have... Oh no, I'm not gonna miss out on this. You're not gonna have to miss out on this. That's what I'm saying. Oh, nice. This is actually a place where I think if I stay up here, I could get a bridge over it. Maybe. I was hoping too much. This is not a significant enough rise. But I don't think there is one here, period, in this area, unless I go higher. I don't want to go up there. I actually want to go down here. So what I want is to be able to cross over here and then hit into this valley. That's where I really want to go. Try this one more time. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see this happening for free. So let's raise this. A little bit more. A little bit way more. Yeah, we're barely 1 level higher now. I think we need to be 3 or 4 levels higher. So now that's 3. Even this out a little bit so we actually have a chance. The 1, 2, and we're already way too high here. I would like to use this one from there. Is there any chance? I was so hopeful that we can do this. What about a fancy bridge? The fancy... I don't know how I feel about this. I don't... No, not underground mode. Thank you. I don't know how I feel about that. I would like to not use the fancy bridge for this. This is totally fine. Totally fine. I don't need the fancy stuff to make this work. There we go. Try that again, but try to aim it at something that matters. Like this rail piece right here. A little swing is fine, but we don't want a lot of swing in there. And then you lower. Very good. You don't have to lower. That is fine. And these... Oh yeah. This is perfect. This is gonna come out exactly like I need it to. Now, should I plan for some junctions in this area? The answer is probably. Am I going to? Nope, because I don't know what I want yet. And we can probably put something here that's important and put or add a train station to that at some point. But no, this is good. This is good. This is what we're going to start with. Assign it. How are we going to get trains in here? We are currently not, really. This has to go both ways. This has to go both ways. And then... Let's see. I gotta think about this. This train's pretty easy. You can just go there and you're happy. The other one is you have to be able to go around here, but you also have to be able to go back. So that's honestly not happening. What we will do is add mixed signals here, where the construction begins. But first, we're gonna... How'd you get there? We're also gonna add a crossover right at the beginning here for the construction zone. That should help us get things situated, and once that is in... Honestly, we only need it from this side. Why am I doing both sides? I would like 2 trains in there, that's why. No, it's fine. The trains can come in on the right and they can exit on the left. That's what we want. That'll be great. Are you leaving? How did you get there? How did you... Oh, you're gonna go all the way around. Okay, that's not quite what I wanted, but it's fine. And these actually don't have to be electrified, which is even better, because once this one is done, we actually have everything that we need. That one's doing the second one. This is great. This is gonna go so fast, you won't even see it happening. I am kind of excited about that. Yes, there's no electrification there because we don't need it. Are you gonna go in right away? Okay. I thought I had the episode over already, but nope. We are still just in the middle of it. Get this crossing, and I'm happy how fast this crossing gets in if you have the rail construction office right next door. That is perfect. Thanks, autosave. I'm assuming that was you. Let's fix these signals though, otherwise they're gonna step on each other's toe. Not the mixed signal, chain signal. Chain signal that way, block this way. And we want probably like this, and then put a chain in here. Probably like this because I want 2 trains to be able to wait here just in case that's ever required. Now this one can be corrected. That is good, that is good. This one can leave this way. That's all red. Why is all of that red? I'm hoping it's because of that guy. Yep, good. I was worried. Woo! No, come back here. You're fine. You're fine where you were. But yeah, these should be constructed pretty quickly. And honestly, yeah, by the time you come back next time, that should all be done. I will get some excavators out here. And... Well... I'm just dragging it out. I'm not trying to drag it out. I promise. I'm trying to get this done. I want this cinema done, which is pretty close now. So what we're gonna do, because if you stuck around this long, I'm Very, very much appreciated. If you aren't subscribed though, maybe click that button, because if you like this kind of stuff, this is kind of what I do. Make things really complicated and eventually get them done. Oh, I like the German one. Let's get German. We want passenger wagons. I wish I had a bigger picture of you, but I think the UIC wagon feels appropriate. 2 of them for tourists is more than enough. I will add more trains for not just tourists later on, but for right now, tourists is all we're gonna do. And I will actually do 2 tourists. One from here to there, because why not? You load whatever you want, that's fine. And then go all the way back here. Also to here. Go. Get you, click on this, click this button, because that's a nice feature. And let's see what our Republic looks like. I know you just saw a railway trip, but why not? New train, passenger train, finally have the tourist city. Honestly, the tourist city is not ready yet. The tourist city needs food and everything's delivered. I will set that up while you're not watching, because it's always going to be the same thing. So yeah, no, thank you guys so much for watching. I am planning on continuing this a long time. The harbor area has to be completed before we do too much on the island, but we do have to prep the island also for harbor deliveries, which will be a thing. So we have to start that pretty soon, probably next episode. The refinery is technically done, but I'm not really using it yet. I need to concentrate some workers to that area, because we have more than enough workers available. We just have to use them and set them up. Then I have to set up a fuel distribution system. I have one place right now where we're using fuel, but I think we can start exporting fuel. Same with bitumen. We got to use that somewhere. I can't just keep using that the way I am. And yeah, there's just lots of little things to do before we can do anything real. The radio station is done, so we probably should set up electronics in every city. Luckily, most cities only have one store or one store type, so that is something. 11 tourists, yeah, that's something. If they want food or anything special, they can just go to this nice-looking shopping mall over here, and everything will be great. But yeah, that's honestly all I have. I really much appreciate all of you watching and hanging out with me and sticking around for whatever videos we hanging out here. No, that's it. Enough plugs. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.